Alright, so both of these players solo main these characters. Excited to see how Lin can adapt to FireThePyro's Meet Brawler, as a lot of us have seen FTP play quite a bit, as he's very active in the scene, and Lin's been a little bit more fresher to the scene, so I think maybe one of their first experiences against a higher ranked player in our region, so let's see if they get nervous or if they're going to play just a pretty standard neutral. But early percents taken from both players here. Oh boy, the ball being clanking with the forward, that was pretty interesting. I do like Lin's usage of the up B to the ground. It's a pretty good mix-up that we like. I often see with like Nairo use or anything like that, but at the same time, there's a pretty cool slide mechanic that you can do with it. If you do it at a slight like 45-degree angle, you get a little bit of a drift on landing. So I think actually a pretty usable move if you can catch your opponent off guard with it, and use it pretty sparingly. But FTP going for a hard call out to try to take this stock lead. Lin's being at such a high percent, the stock can be taken by most other moves, but goes for that up B anyways, and there it is, can be taken by an up smash for the first stock. FTP kind of gets to play the waiting game at this point if they would like to, but Lin on the offensive to take this first stock. Gonna get pal drived by the command grab. Seemingly pretty good spacing so far from Lin, but at the same time, FTP calling out with the command grab. That will move just having quite a bit of space. There's that sliding mechanic that I was talking about. Excited to see that, but yeah, once again, FTP calling out with the command grab. All right. Oh, yeah, FTP's always ready to call out those high stage up Bs. And up 2 stocks to 1 at this point. Lin having FTP at a pretty high percent for this first stock, so I wouldn't be surprised to see if Lin can get this stock off. But man, the advantage state that FTP is running away with at this point could definitely steal this game pretty early. Gets the landing up air to up B. Yep, that combo is going to be true. And FTP taking game 1 with the 3 stocks to 0.
Mind if I select the music?
Yeah, go for it. Okay.
Alright, so with the pressure we saw from FTP in that first game, kind of a testament to maybe how this matchup's going to continue to go, is stuffing out Sephiroth's options, as Sephiroth doesn't have too many out-of-shield options, and the startup for their aerials is just so slow. So FTP kind of like playing the close game and calling out the ranged kind of positioning for these two characters with the command grab so far. So looking to see how Lin adapts in this game too, but an unfortunate accidental up B upwards doesn't get a free punish, and FTP bringing this to some ledge guarding. All right, falling up air, not going to get too much out of it there. Lin's just kind of reset neutral and reset the spacing that Sephiroth gets to have with that big sword. Okay, gets the down throw to forward air. Yeah, it seems like at this point Lin's just trying to run away and reset neutral as much as possible, while FTP just continues to create so much pressure. Oh, gets the trump to back air. Lin up B's on the stage kind of unexpectedly, but FTP going to land that falling up air to up B to confirm that kill. Kind of a hard move to land, but if you can get it, it confirms into quite a bit of options. But Lin having FTP at 70% here in their first stock. See if we can get quite a bit more traction than we did last game. I know that we had gotten FTP to 90% in the first one off their first stock. So, I mean, this time it's only been 1 minute. Yeah, and over 90% at this point. Lin's doing a bit better than last game. Oh, does not get the sweet spot of the down air. Alright, up tilt's upwards. Nice to see that they are using their tilt options with the angles, but not going to work out just yet. Alright, forward tilt with the dash back, kind of a classic Sephiroth option, but it's going to work to call out FTP's aerial approach. Alright, the offstage. Okay, man. Lin had the right idea there. Would have definitely taken FTP's stock, but alright, spacing now with some forward airs. FTP knows that they can definitely play the waiting game with a full stock lead at this point, and being at such high percent doesn't want to make this game an even stock situation. Gets called out air to air there with the forward air. Full charged up B is going to get stuffed out by FTP's forward air. Lin can go out there, but gets hit by the flip kick. That move just being so wacky, man. Okay, the shot put that time, you're going to take the second stock. Lin has FTP at, 160%, so definitely could take this first stock off. Hopefully, though, FTP can get quite a bit more extra credit there, even though already being up 2 stocks to 1. Oh, gets the outward facing up B, though. That one's going to take the stock finally. Lin getting some traction there, but
I'm sorry, I will pop off.
getting stuck in the edge guard. Oh, even, yeah, the shot put calling out the pin. Yeah, the grounded up B landing. I love to see that. I think that's just a smooth mechanic. Alright, forward tilt. Lin spacing well. Playing a patient game once again. I mean, knowing that FTP is going to want to finish out this game as quick as possible.
That was such a good
Understandably waiting for FTP to approach because, I mean, we still have 4 minutes left in this game. Goes for a hard call out with a forward smash, though. Yeah, it is good to keep in mind, though, when you're in kind of this big of a deficit position, you can play more patient than your opponent who's in the advantage because, I mean, we have 4 minutes. You can kind of test their patience when you're down this bad, but flip kick, gonna trade with the even armored up smash. That was pretty interesting. Goes for a counter. They're gonna get called out with the up B. Good reaction from FTP there for game 2.
No fucking way! God damn it! A lot of SDs in this game. That really just shoved the cat in my ass right there.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it.
Same
Wow.
Alright, game 3 here for Lin and FTP. Going back to Hollow Bastion. Big fan of the stage personally. I think the animations for it are just really pretty, and the music we have for Kingdom Hearts is just sick. But FTP calling up or bringing Lin to an edge guard situation right out the gate's going to give FTP a 70% advantage right out the gate. Alright, edge guarding situation. Going to land the sour spot of down air. Lin getting grabbed though. Back to the edge. FTP might be able to take the stock here. Goes for the landing up air once again to finish off this stock, but back are going to send and reset this edge guard. This time on the other side of the stage. Alright, down smash going to armor through though. Honestly, not too bad of a deficit with this wing. I don't know if Rapid Jet kills. Yep. Just back to the edge. This first stock just being spent so often for Lin in this edge gunning situation. But forward throw finally going to take it. I don't know if that was a DI mix up or what. I do know that it eventually kills, and I mean, Sephiroth is not super heavy, more light than heavy in this character spread. But landing there, 2 up tilts going to give FTP a little bit of a string to take more advantage of this second stock. Alright, Lin just been stuck in disadvantage for so much of this game so far. Not really, or FTP not really letting Lin play the game, so to speak, in neutral. Alright, but Wing's going to save Lin from that kind of deep offstage position. Wing 2 letting her reset neutral. Okay. Alright, good back air from Lin there, kind of just disengaging, utilizing their spacing. The landing up air is not going to work there. I think FTP's been pretty diligent about using shield as their primary defense. And honestly, looking back, I'm not seeing many grabs from Lin so far in this match. Alright, but up 3 stocks to 1. Kind of a story we've come to see pretty often here in these first couple of games from FTP on the stream for today's Waking Cake number 9. But Lin takes a stock just as they did last game. Gets the rapid jab. Or the gentleman. My apologies. Okay, forward air going to link into dash attack there as FTP tries to air dodge away. Lots of traction here for Lin. Trying to just poke FTP out. Good call out with the grab there, knowing that FTP's been shielding quite a bit, but going to get footstooled, unfortunately. Yeah. But good gains to both players there. Unfortunate to see the footstool ending there, as Lin seemed to be gaining quite a bit more traction in that last stock. But it's the win for FTP in round robin pools with a 3-0 over Lin.